All right, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Back with another episode of Bring the Ruckus Podcast. I'm your host, Davon. It's a podcast where we talk about sports, it's about music. Right now, I got some special guests get on here, but before we get into them, let's start the show. You know how we do it. All right, what's up, you guys? So, y'all, I'm really happy to have these two guests on here. When I first started on my podcast, we started with the A, you know what I mean? Basketball teams, Atlanta. And I was just looking up, who to listen to. Seen a couple of guys, but I seen these dudes, and I'm like, yo, they got the vibe. They got the vibe that I want to do. So, I was really inspired by them. So, I'm really happy to be on there. So, you guys, we about to get baptized in some holy water. We going down in the dirty south with the Water Boys, Trey, Montgomery, and Be Rich. Make some noise, y'all.
What up, man? We up
Yeah, man.
here.
Yeah. Hey, look, hey, man. I'm gonna go ahead and clap for us, man. I ain't mad about that. I'm gonna clap.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
We are here bringing the ruckus.
Hey, had to. What you eating on? You smacking on something else?
Man, I got the lemon heads, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah, what's going on with you, man?
Not much. Just here to talk about some basketball and stuff. But we are a music podcast too. But since the basketball season is right around this corner, I want to talk more about basketball. But before we talk about that, I do want to ask you guys, what you guys listen to in Trump? What you listen in the car?
What you listening to right now, Be Rich?
Man, I'm listening to that little Darius, man. New kid named London Bell. Checking them two cats out, man. Going with that, man. Y'all gotta check them out, man. Lil Darius and London Bell. Check them out.
That's what's up.
Man, right now, man, I'm going back through the crates on some. It's crazy that I can say going back through the crates on some old Kanye. Man, my 12-year old likes like Kanye's like first 3 or 4 albums. I've been turning them on to College Dropout. I've been turning them on to Graduation. I've been turning on to Late Registration. Like man, he's really been enjoying it. So me and him, we've been listening to a lot of old Kanye recently.
I didn't know you had crates. That's what's up.
I know for real.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they call it digging through the crates, man. When you find old hip hop, my brother.
I'm
Yeah,
just
man.
That's what's
Yeah,
up,
man.
man.
Dig,
Man, I
digging through the
like the
crates.
old
Yeah.
Kanye. Some of the newer stuff is still dope, but yeah, old Kanye was dope though, especially
Oh,
that
Kanye
coloration.
was fire, man. We've been listening to All Falls Down. We've been listening to Spaceship.
Yeah,
We've been listening to Good Morning, like Champion, like so. I've been turning them on to some of the songs that he hasn't heard. Him being 12, he don't know much about Kanye. Everything he hear about Kanye is the crazy stuff.
yeah,
But I turn them on to the music, man. Yeah, Kanye. That's what's playing in my car right now.
that's what's up. I was gonna mention this later on, but I'm about to get married and stuff 9 days from now, so I was
congratulations,
listening
bro.
to Kanye and I was putting on that we broke, fight broke. I was like all the money I'm spending right now on this marriage, yeah, like I definitely feel that right now.
Hey man, well look, I don't know if I have any advice to give you. I just say congratulations. I just say take it one step at a time, my brother. Realize that no one needs to try to be right. Y'all just need to try to come to a common ground and work for the better of together. Just remember that.
Oh
It
yeah, I
don't mean
feel
it
that.
don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing to win an argument against your wife. At the end of the day, it don't matter if your household not happy, man.
No,
Just
I
remember
definitely
that.
appreciate that. But speaking of marriages, it didn't work out. Talking about them Hawks, Trey Young and Dejounte Murray. What do you guys feel about that? He got traded. I thought it was gonna work out a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Dejounte was there to play off ball more, but what do you guys think happened with that?
Yeah, I'm gonna let B Rich take this because B Rich he has the great optimistic view of what's going to happen for the house. Go ahead, B Rich, break it down, man.
Man, I thought it was gonna be a good marriage, but they're two ball dominant guards, so it didn't work out. I think Dejounte Murray's gonna have a great year um, with the Pelicans. I think Trey Young is gonna have a chance to breathe again and do the things he did when we made it to the Eastern Conference champions, the Eastern Conference Finals. Um, we got a big task amongst ourselves. We got a lot of young players. But to answer your question about a trade, I think it was needed. We got some of those first round picks back. Hopefully, we can do something with them. But yeah, that's to answer your question on that.
I feel that.
Yeah.
How about you, Trey? Anything about that?
Uh, I mean, the Hawks had to make a move. It was shown that it wasn't working with DeJounte and Trey, and they had to try to salvage what they could from that horrible trade.
I feel
Giving
that.
up all those first rounds, they tried to see if they could salvage anything. You know, they trying to get. So I don't think they got pennies on the dollar, but they definitely didn't get back what they invested. And so
Yeah,
now we'll see. You know, it is. It's. I mean, it's always been Trey's team, even when DeJounte was here, right? But now Trey is solely by himself as far as a star again, and they're hoping on a couple of things happening. One, they're hoping on Trey continuing to be the player that he is, and maybe even take an upgrade. They're counting on Jalen Johnson taking the next step and go from just being a role player, alongside to becoming a star in his own right, and hopefully a young budding superstar. And they're hoping to get Olympic bogey. And then, of course, they're hoping some of the young guys are going to step up. But we've been waiting for the young guys to step up for the Hawks for the last few years. And Trey seemed to be the only one who really has just stepped up like that. So, I mean, we'll see. I really don't have a great optimistic view on what the season is going to look like. I'm just going to go into it and watch the first few games and see the way they do their rotation, see who's really getting some burn out there on the court, and see who the coaches believe in. I think we're going to learn a lot about Coach Quinn. There's a lot of people like myself that's not sold on Coach Quinn, so he's going to have to prove it.
no, I definitely feel that. You're like, I'm from Michigan. This shirt right now is representing some Michigan stuff. So, the Pistons, we've been trash for here a long time. And we
Yeah.
just got rid of, Monty Williams. So I understand
Mhm.
about having bad coaches. But why do you guys think Quinn is not the right guy? Because, I mean, he did his thing in Utah. Do you think it's just the roster construction, or you think it's just
But
him not being the right fit for,
the jury's
someone
still
like
out
Trey?
on him. We still watching him. We don't know yet. We shall see. Um, we don't know what he's gonna be, but this is his team now.
I feel that.
Yeah, it's gonna be the start of his team. This is gonna be his first full year where he got a chance to reconstruct it. So we shall see.
I
Well,
Um,
definitely feel that.
go ahead, be rich. I ain't mean to cut you off.
now go ahead. Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. My personal opinion. I mean, I don't. I mean, he has to show me he can coach. I mean, he came into a team last year. He's talking about making the team. Like, when he came in, the team has to shoot more threes. Where you shoot at? Where you shooters, my guy?
I feel
You're
that.
talking about the team has to put up more threes. Like the Hawks didn't have a team full of shooters, but yet you have them shooting more threes. I personally didn't understand that. I don't know if they thought that with Cal Corver, in the development, part of the organization now. I don't know if they felt like they could help guys develop, but that didn't make any sense to me. I mean, Quinn hasn't done anything that Nate McMillan or Lloyd Pierce didn't do before he got here.
I
You
feel
know what I
that.
mean? Yeah. I mean, he has done nothing like he's been looking just like the other two. The team has been subpar. So I mean, we can say it's roster construction, but you brought in a coach in the middle of the season. I mean, you fired the coach and you went ahead and instead of let the interim guy stay for a little longer, you brought in the coach because you had to have him. We got to get ahead of the curve. We got to get this guy in. And I'm not saying he's not a good basketball mind because he could be. I mean, apparently he is to be able to get where he is now. But is he the head coach? Like, should we have faith in him? I mean, I don't have any faith in him. I mean, he has to show me I should have faith in him. He hasn't. His team literally has done nothing
Yeah.
since he's been here. I mean, absolutely nothing. They've done nothing. So he followed the same. So same way we can look at players and get on players, we're gonna have to get on the coach because you coaching those players up, my guy. So until he proves me wrong, Quinn hasn't done anything.
No, I feel that you definitely need accountability, like for real. Like a lot of people just be blaming the players, but coach got a big part of that as well. Well, you said they got a new roster and stuff. Have y'all been looking at Daniel Dyson Daniels
yeah.
from
I have.
Australia?
That's one of my favorite guys that we got. I really
Yeah,
feel like he's gonna do some damage this year. I feel like he's gonna become a defensive specialist. I feel like he gonna step up offensively, and it's gonna be a gem for us.
No, I definitely feel that. Have y'all watched any of the Australia games?
Nah, I tried to, man. I was trying to catch it on when the Olympics was going on, and I couldn't catch. How'd he do?
I don't know. That's why I was asking you. So I've been so busy with stuff. I ain't been watching
Yeah,
like Olympic games at all. So, but I did hear he was like killing it a little bit.
yeah. I got a chance to see Bogey. Bogey was killing it.
Yeah,
Um, and I was trying to catch. I could never catch the Australia games, but I'm excited watching him play. Watching Zachary Richardson play. I'm really curious to see what this team can do. Hopefully, I mean, I believe Trey Young's a star, man. He gonna step up, man. He gonna step up and play the part. I think we're gonna be a playoff team. I don't know if we're gonna, be a championship team, but I think we can make the playoffs.
I feel that. It's always like Rome wasn't built in a day. But you mentioned Bogey. Listen during the media day, Bogey is actually now like the oldest player on the Hawks and stuff. So how do you think that's going to break out with him being an older player, him going to the Olympics, doing his thing for Siberia? You think he's going to break more into a leadership role?
Now I think Bogey gonna do good wherever he go. Watching him play with his country, man, I can see he's a leader. He's a quiet leader for the Hawks. He should step up, man. I see some fire in him. I seen him and Coach Quinn get into it last year. I see Bogey being a leader wherever he is. If he stays with the Hawks or not, he's gonna be all right.
No, I feel that. How about you, Trey? How do you feel about that?
I mean, I like Bogey. I mean, Bogey can ball, you know. So I mean, Bogey's biggest thing has always been his health. Bogey seemed to really be able to light it up coming off the bench more than as a starter. But you know, we'll see. I know we all know. I don't have to say I know. We all know. Anybody who watches the Hawks, they know Bogey can ball.
Yeah,
And
I
so
feel
we just
that.
have to get Bogey. You have to keep him healthy. And number two, hopefully he steps into that leadership role and he becomes more than just a role player. Like we need Bogey, he's gonna have to be up there every night. Like he's gonna have to be like he needs to get over that 20-point threshold or at least high teens like every night because they need points to come from somewhere. You know, I know we reference that Eastern Conference run a lot when it comes to Trey, but Trey had some guys who could light it up out of nowhere who helped him win a lot of games, and
Gallinari,
yeah, we
Herder.
don't, yeah, we don't have that now, you know, and so well at least on paper it doesn't look like we have that. Let's see if Jalen Johnson can turn into one of those guys, if Bogey can step into that role, and oh my Lord knows we still waiting on DeAndre Hunter. Like hopefully DeAndre Hunter can turn into something. Right now, he's just it just hasn't been good. I mean, as far as consistency.
Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot with the just Hawks fans in general. The DeAndre Hunter and your boy Capella is just like they not the ones right now. It seems like.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Be rich, man. One of Be Rich favorite players is Capella. He especially loves when Capella gets a rebound and tries to lay it back up. Am I right, Be Rich?
I mean, I like Capella, man, as a defensive stop goal and an alley oop guy, but I hate when he gets an offensive rebound and won't kick it back out. Every time, if you notice, he gets an offensive rebound, he'll put it back up and miss, or he'll get fouled and miss the free throws. So my message to you, Capella, is when you get the offensive rebound, kick that shit back out, man. Quit playing. Quit playing. But I like Capella, though. I like Capella as a player.
I feel that. Hey, he was a dog on Houston though, so I remember him and James Harden had that pick and roll. They used to kill it, but now he's a little bit older, so of course he ain't the
Yeah,
same. But I didn't know he
yeah.
wasn't making layups like that. I'm like, dang, like ain't nothing worse than a dude who's like a big dude. You right underneath the rim, you don't just yam on somebody. Like, come on, like
It's just on
Yeah,
them
man.
offensive rebounds, man. That's it. That's the only time he had a problem with me. When they're playing the pick and roll game, Trey always gets it. He lobs it. He gets it, or fast break. He seems to make his baskets, but just when he gets that rebound, for some reason, it don't click with him.
before he gets scared or something. But another big man, I thought they'd go after. Like we just seen a big trade go down with the Knicks. Do you think they should have got involved that cat trade? I know they was looking at Randall and stuff. I just knew they was gonna get cat. I always want to see Trey Young and cat together for some reason. But how y'all feel about that?
I'm surprised Minnesota traded him because from the outside looking in, it seemed like Ant-Man and Cat had a really good chemistry together, but you don't never know. Ant-Man couldn't like fuck that nigga. I don't know, but
I feel that.
I was surprised, man, because Cat, he's a stretch that can rebound, that can shoot the three, but he did get lost though. He did get lost in this past playoffs. Like it seemed like down the stretch, man, he wasn't showing up. So I guess they didn't like that. But I like him. I was hoping the Hawks would get him some time ago, a couple years ago. So we shall see. The Knicks have constructed a pretty damn good roster.
I feel that. I definitely thought the Hawks was gonna go after trade for the longest though, but I don't know. With Cat, it just seemed like,
man, I would have loved to see giving up Capella, Hunter, something else for Cat. Man, I'd have been happy with that, boy.
no, I feel you. I do feel like Trey just needs that. He needs that second player. That people use this term Batman and Robin. I don't really like using that much, but he need like his Robin. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question. I can't remember. AJ Griffin, we traded him. What did we get for him? Just a pick, or did we get a player and a pick?
I thought we got like some second round picks.
That's where we picked that white boy from overseas, the one who got hurt. But yeah, man, AJ Griffin, man, he retired.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I was surprised because I ain't gonna lie, I really like AJ Griffin, but I guess the Hawks saw something about him just not being dedicated to basketball. But you can't get mad at a man wanting to serve for God. So, shouts out to AJ Griffin for taking that big leap of faith to continue his growth with God.
No, I feel the same way though. It was weird because right when he posted the video, I was just on like YouTube, couldn't sleep, and it was like he only got like a couple of thousand views, and it's just him speaking about why he left basketball. But I definitely respect it, especially like if he's doing something negative and stuff. I'm like, all right, I'm not even that religious, but like you said, you got to respect it. And like he's doing something positive. He ain't going out here killing people. He's doing something just for him. So it is what it is. But I did think AJ Griffin. I thought he's gonna.
I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking like, man, he gonna go down to Houston and just ball out, man. I was like, dang, we probably messed up and gave up on him too early. But I guess they saw something we didn't see because I really liked his game a lot.
No, for real, I did too. Though I thought like I remember like I did my Houston review, and I was like AJ Griffin. I don't know much about him, but I believe he's about to be cold. About to break out, and then next thing you know, he was gone. He broke out in the NBA. So that's what he did.
I guess, man, they was in practice one day. Quinn was getting on AJ, and AJ was like, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." And Quinn was just like, you know what, man, we got to get you on out of here, boy.
I feel
hey, boy, nah, boy. AJ saw all that temptation. He said, "You know what I got? I got to get up out of here."
Atlanta, y'all got them strip clubs.
Yeah, he saw that temptation.
What was he thinking, man? What was AJ Griffin thinking when he went on Monday night and got him some lemon pepper wings? What was he thinking?
Man, no, I can't do it on that one, man. The man left because of God. I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
Came to Jesus with it.
I know what he was doing. He was sitting there.
I have an idea on at least what people were trying to get him to do, and he just ain't no time. I need to watch that video. I need to watch the video of him discussing why he decided to retire.
It's a good video, Trey.
Yeah, he said he has a bigger calling on his life, and hey, salute to him. A lot of us spend a lot of years running from those callings, so salute to AJ.
No, I definitely feel that. I ain't that real.
Another Travis Schlenk pick.
You said what's that?
I said another person drafted by Travis Schlenk.
At me.
I feel that.
I like
it wasn't a shot. It was just a reminder. It wasn't a shot.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man. B Rich thinks that it's because B Rich thinks Travis Schlenk is like the greatest GM to ever.
I don't think that. I think Danny Ferry was actually better than him.
He thinks Travis Schlenk is like.
I think Danny Ferry was better than Schlenk. I really wish we'd have kept Danny Ferry in the mix.
Yeah.
How could you? After that, Travis.
I don't know much about that field though. I ain't gonna lie. But the GM stuff.
Yeah.
But I do
Yeah,
want to
man.
talk about something too. Something you guys talked about in your podcast. It kind of like made me think about things a little bit. You guys talked about Ted Turner, and he was, I guess, was the Hawks owner and stuff. How you feel like ownerships with teams and stuff? Because I feel like a lot of people don't realize how important like ownership is with teams.
Man, it's true. It's true. Like leadership, and the way things are handled with a business, they start at the top and they come down. Like these organizations that are well-run organizations, they end up winning championships on a consistent basis. They have someone at the top who really cares. It might not be. It doesn't matter if it's the type of owner that some owners like the metal. Some owners just really believe in hiring the right person, identifying the right person to handle, and then letting them do their job. It's no telling what conversation they've had with the people behind the scenes, but good leadership is everything. Having an owner that really wants to win. Not a lot of owners say they want to win, but for a lot of them, it's making money. And I've never been in their position. I've never been a billionaire. I don't know what it's like to own a NBA team, but I would hope that no matter what you have going on, um, that you would want to win and that you would do everything that you can to have your team succeed. But I don't think everyone approaches it that way. So leadership is super, super, super important. Very, very, very. It's imperative to have good leadership. You have to have it.
No, I feel that me. I wish I was a millionaire. Y'all couldn't tell me nothing. Y'all want to be seeing me right here if I had that money, like for real. I'll be
I
somewhere
believe it.
on the island somewhere for real.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it, man. It's all good. It's all
But how
good.
you
Yeah,
guys
man.
feel about my bad, what you saying?
No, I was just saying, like, just reiterating about ownership. But go ahead.
I feel it. How do y'all
Be
feel
be
about
be
the
rich. You
no more
mind putting
picks?
that on
Yeah,
mute, my brother? Kind
the phone.
Yeah, but that dinging boy is super loud.
I know, ain't it blowing you up though? Shoot.
That's on my
Yeah.
computer.
What were you about to ask?
Oh, how you guys feel about the number one pick? I gotta ask y'all about that.
I mean, go ahead, be rich. Go ahead. How do you feel about Zachy Ricochet?
Man, I don't know too much about him, man. Um, I know he can play defense. I know he's developing his shot. I know he's tall and lanky, and I see him building confidence with Trey. I saw alley they threw the other day in practice. I'm curious, man. I'm curious. I know the guy, Wimbiana. He had a lot of great things to say about him. So, man, I just hope he's not a Marvin Williams, man. I hope he's better than that. I hope hope he's a star, man. Can play himself into an all star. But I'm excited to see him, man. Like I was excited to see him in the summer league, but then he only played like 2 games, and he didn't play them. I was kind of disappointed about that, but yeah, man. I think he's gonna be all right, man. Them French guys are pretty good.
I feel that.
Yeah, you got Wimbiana, you got the guy in Minnesota, the defensive guy. I can't think of his name. Rudy got Rudy.
Oh, Rudy. Yeah.
Like they're fundamentally sound, and I think they in the Olympics they were like one of the top 4 teams, right?
Yeah, I think they number 2 actually.
Yeah.
It
So
was between them and US, I believe. Like, I didn't watch the Olympics as much, so I wanted to. And during the Olympics was going on, that's when we was really trying to do our,
what?
wedding thing. So we was
Yeah.
going back and forth to Houston and stuff. They had the hurricane going on, so I ain't care about the, when I was trying to plan stuff, I ain't care about the Olympics as much. I was doing life stuff, so that just
I'm glad to see Trey Young take these guys under their wing. He seemed to really be into the Hawks. They don't seem like all right, I'm gonna do my 1 year and get the hell on. He seemed like he really vested, from how it looks from the outside looking in, and that could go a long way because sometimes, man, like he may have the mentality and say, you know what, I'm gonna make this guy. I got something to prove. I really think he has something to prove, and he's gonna prove it. He's gonna prove that he can do it with those guys. But all the guys can ball. All the guys can ball. Dyson Daniels can ball. Zach can ball. Jalen Johnson can ball. Clint Capella getting old. And DeAndre Hunter, man, I don't know what the hell he's about to do, but hopefully he'll get it together.
You talking about Marvin Williams? I ain't gonna lie, man. I used to like Marvin Williams. That was my dude.
Man, Marvin Williams ended up having a great NBA career. He ended up playing 14, 15, 16 years in the league. So, he wasn't a starter like that, but he was in the league for a long time and contributed.
Yeah, he did. He did better than to be Rich's point. He did better than we thought he would after his stint here in Atlanta.
Like you
Yeah,
said,
definitely
that
did.
three.
But we could have got Chris Paul and instead of him. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel that.
that's what we needed was a point guard at that time too.
I feel that.
Yep.
That's why I have y'all on here too, because I ain't from Atlanta, but I still want to get like Atlanta Hawks perspective. What's going on with the team, or I didn't know y'all could have got Chris Paul at the time. That's crazy though.
You know what?
Yep.
We haven't done a cut on Marvin Williams. We need to do one of that, Trey, on Marvin Williams.
Yeah, I thought he was cold though. I ain't gonna lie. He used to shoot the three a lot. He kind of remind me of like Al Harrington type.
Nah, Al Harrington
Mm.
was much better than Marvin
I,
Williams.
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
But
reminds you, you know what he reminds you of? And not
Cam Reddish.
I was gonna say DeAndre Hunter.
heck no.
Yeah,
Cam Reddish.
but I see what you're saying though. Why you say that?
No, I just said that to be funny.
Yeah.
I just said that to be funny.
Yeah, I feel that too. But I do want to talk about y'all about some music. Be Rich, I know you're in the music industry and stuff. So tell a little bit about some music. How's it like working in the music industry?
I mean, the music industry, man, is you have to have passion for music. You have to have love for it. And once that love goes for it, man, you need to find something else to do because when you're making money off of potential, potentially can do this, potentially can do that. You don't get a salary. If you're like a manager or something like if you're working at a label, they probably get a salary. But if you're managing artists, you get a percentage of what the artist makes, and so that could be very very rewarding or it could be very very dropful. So you got to have real passion for it, and you got to have a willingness to adapt because everything changes. What was done last year to break an artist is totally different than this year. So you just have to always, be up on the new ways of how to break artists because it's so many different ways. And you have to be open. I think that a lot of people get in their way when they have success and they think they know it all, and it becomes like that. And that's when that happens. That's when the failure will start to happen. So I always keep an open mind. I always keep young people around you. I always you know, understand what's going on.
No, I feel that. I got some family members who like they think they're gonna get in the music industry. I can go a lot about that, but they don't put the work in. You know what I mean? Like
Oh
I know
no, you gotta work. You gotta
work.
work to get in the music business. Like it's nobody gonna give it to you.
I definitely
You
feel that.
like if they're not willing to put in the work, they can forget it.
Yeah, that's a whole nother subject. But I'm just like one reason I started this podcast because I'm a big music head and also a big basketball fan. Like I'm
Okay,
always around musicians. You know what I mean? It's
thank you,
it's,
Ruckus.
it's weird, and I feel like they kind of coexist to in a way.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just
they do. They do, man.
music
I mean,
and you
look,
know,
man, hip hop culture definitely mixes and gels well with our athletes because they come from it. Like these sports are predominantly black. And
yeah,
so with it being predominantly black, I'm sure there will be a very high percentage, if not the highest percentage of those black players being guys who grew up around hip hop culture. I mean, it's just in us. It's nothing that we have to be really taught at this point. I mean, for those who just want to close their eyes and don't want to learn about it. But if you live, in today's age, you live long enough, man, you're around black people, you're gonna learn the hip hop culture. And so that's why they always seem like they match. That's why you always seem like you can talk about the two because these athletes come from that. Man, the way we learn how to dress, the way we learn how to wear this and learn how to wear that and what's cool and what's fly. A lot of that stuff come from hip hop. And so yeah, so the athletes connect with it. A lot of the athletes wish they were doing music at one point, and a lot of the people doing music wish they were athletes at a point. And so it just seems to mesh well.
I definitely feel that. Remember Iverson? He definitely was somebody who's trying to rap and stuff. He did rap a little bit too. Even Kobe rapped a little bit when I say it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Dame Dash. I mean not Dame Dash, Damian
I
Lillard. I'm
know.
talking about
Yeah, I
Dame
know.
Dash. I'm thinking about the video did. Damian Lillard.
Yeah, I know what you
Like
meant.
Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard. Like he actually like he can rap. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
he's
saying?
cold.
Yeah, Dame is a beast. So hip hop and music, and sports. They just and especially basketball. I mean, like hip hop and football go together, but really in basketball, maybe because in basketball There are no helmets. We see the faces. We see the hairstyles. We see you see the way people dress. You kind of learn who they are a lot, a lot more than football players. But hip hop and basketball 100% go together. To
Yeah,
me,
for
at this
real.
point, you can't have one without the other.
No, I definitely feel that. It's, like he's speaking about, he's predominantly black. That's also the reason. Like, I want to see more of us talk about these type of things because I don't want to see no one who's not black talk about Pimp a Butterfly or Fair to Black Family. Like, if you ain't been through the struggle, then you can't really speak about some of these things that some of these artists are talking about. And that stuff goes hand in hand with basketball too. You see, like during
Mm-hmm.
2020, they had like the Black Lives Matter stuff like that. Like people going through
Mm-hmm.
these struggles, they can talk about it more. But I
Mm-hmm.
do want to say something else too. Speaking of rap, you said basketball players like to rap and rappers want to be basketball players. Cherry, you got something too I want to play, this little video. What about this?
Let me see what he about to pull up, man. What you done dug in the crates and got?
Oh,
Oh,
damn, I
okay,
just removed it. I think I removed it.
man. It's all good.
I'm gonna try to get it on there. Hold up. I think I got to mute y'all. That's what it was. Hold up for a second. Oh Lord. Damn, I can't even play. It was playing earlier, but it ain't playing now. I don't know why.
Man, it's all good. Yeah, that's a music video that I did with a really, really dope and talented artist named Homeboy. That's Homeboy wearing the hat. That's a song called All My Love that we have on his album that was released last year. They still working, got a lot of dope songs called How to Tame an Elephant. And the name of the song that I did with him, the song for this particular video is called All My Love. So yeah, if you go and look up Homeboy, HOMEBWOI, yeah, go look up Homeboy, All My Love. You can find that song. The only place where you will not find that song is on Spotify. He's not on Spotify at all. But you go to Apple Music, you go to YouTube, you will find it.
That's what's up. I was wondering if you can hear it or not, but yeah, had to plug that in there a little
Hey,
bit.
hey,
I was listening to that
hey,
song. Like, it's a nice little
hey,
feel good vibe, nice little family reunion type of thing.
Yep.
question. Did you know he had a song with Meek Mill and Ti?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, look Google go pull up Epic
Epic.
with Playboy Trey and Meek Mill.
I'm gonna check it out too. I mean,
Yeah,
speaking of Meek Mill, like man, I remember back in like probably like 010 or something like that. It's like I was young playing PlayStation, and I was playing that dude against 2K, and I ain't gonna lie, I was killing him. It was around the time when Boston had the
Well,
big
for real?
three. Yeah, it was before Meek Mill
Wow.
blew up and stuff too. And I'm like, it had to be him because he's telling me things like he said he was signed to Ti and he's just about to sign to Maybach Music, and then like a couple of years later, he just signed to him. I was like, dang, that junk was crazy. That his
Wow.
world. Oh, like you don't know who you
Wow.
want to meet.
Wow, man. That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
That's what's up. Yep.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
man. So music, music will always be, my first love. Always be, now. I'm putting all that into the sports media and into the podcast world. But yeah, if y'all get a chance, check that out. Check that out. Homeboy featuring Playboy Trey, All My Love.
that's what's up. Well, I appreciate y'all being on here, but hey, man, you gotta leave us out in the right way. Can I get a freestyle?
Man, I don't do no freestyle.
You did on your
Man,
show. I'm trying to see you bring it on here.
man, nah, man. I be like, I write that stuff, man. I think
I
it
feel
out.
you.
I think about what I'm gonna do, and I go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? Like, so I would always want it to be really good for the people and really right. So who knows if we jump on again, if we're able to get on again in the future, I can prepare something the next time.
No, I appreciate it. I thought you had something written. I was like, I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that.
Nah, it's all good, man. I ain't no set about it or nothing. I just
Oh
don't
yeah,
have any. I just don't have anything to say right now for the people that I feel like would impact them in the correct way.
no, I feel that. But I know y'all trying to watch the game right now, so I appreciate y'all being on here. So that's our show, you guys. Got Trey Montgomery, Be Rich. Check them out. The Water Boys got a really nice show. If y'all like football, if you like basketball, and of course, music, check them out. But yeah, that's our show, y'all. Thanks again.
It's all good. Go Hawks. Let's go Hawks.
Let's go.
But he put out the Shaq Hawks. But
No,
Shaq be
for real.
killing me with that, man. All right, man. Peace.
All right, peace.